Coach, you're picked number 6th in the Lone Star Conference preseason poll. A lot of changes for the Mustangs this year. Right. How do you feel about your spot in the poll?
Well, considering we have one player back, right, from last year's team, I don't know if that helps us or hurts us in the polls, right, with the year that we had last year. But, I mean, it's respectable. I mean, it's a preseason poll. They're always fun to try to put together at this time. I think it adds to the excitement, not just from a fan perspective, but from the coaches and players' perspective, too, to kind of see where you fit or where the other teams kind of fit you at. So being, what are we, 6th, I think, right? You know, with the amount of great teams in our league, I mean, it's respectable with what we have coming back.
You're a coach with high expectations. Programs back that up throughout the years.
Right.
But obvious questions, what are your expectations of this team?
Well, you know, I'm not sure if they differ from any year that I've been here. We want to compete at a high level. You know, we want to win this league. We want to get far in the national tournament. And you know, if you're not trying to play and prepare to win a national tournament and be the last team standing at the end of the year, I mean, I really don't know what you're doing as a coach and as a program. So, but, you know, we have to be realistic with a bunch of the new guys that we have. They've got to learn quickly. I mean, we're starting ground zero. We have 10 new players. Again, only have one player that played any minutes for us last year coming back. So we've got a lot to get done in a short period of time, and but anxious to get going this week in full time, right? And these guys are excited to get going.
And Ayadele is obviously your lone returner that had 4 time, but he's not
Right.
the only guy that was in the program last year.
Right, right.
Talk about the guys and what you expect from them returning that were in the program last year.
Well, Ola finished off. He had a great year for us. He's worked his way into the lineup, ended up starting for us at the end of the year. Matchup problem at his position. Great defender on the perimeter and around the basket. So his versatility gives us you know, a lot of different ways we can defend and score on the offensive end. And then we had 4 red shirts last year, guys that set out that I think will really help us. We had Josh Wallace, played at Palm Beach in Florida Junior College. They won 24, 25 games there, transferred from Jacksonville University. He sat out this semester, or this past semester, the last spring semester, and he's looked really good, and he was in practice with us every day and competing. So if there's anybody other than Ola that understands what we want to do, I mean, it's definitely him, and he's looked great in the fall. Dorian Chapman, transferred from Lamar University, was a starter for them, had a great freshman year for them, and played as a sophomore as well. And he's had a great fall, getting healthy and high IQ, can play multiple forward spots, and he's playing well as well. And, you know, Trey Jones and Case Codwell, I mean, Trey can shoot the mess out of the basketball, got stronger, expanded his game, and he's really, you can see his maturity out there on the floor and competing and working the way that he is. He's always been a hard worker now on and off the floor, but you can see him starting to mature as a basketball player. In Case, again, just a tough kid, and looking forward to seeing what he's going to do when we play against some competition.
Obviously, in the past, you've always been able to go out and get loads of talent in here, and you have lots of guys coming in that have lots of success coming into the program.
Right.
Hand it over to you, Coach. Let's see if you can remember them all and check them off.
Well, again, 10 new guys. I think we've got a good balance of guys. You know, when we're using this year as an opportunity to rebuild our culture, and so we thought it was important with this class of guys that we really recruit heavily to our culture and what we're trying to do as a basketball team, even a little bit more than, you know, getting the most talented guys. We wanted to get great team guys that have been a big part of winning teams, and so we thought we did that with this group of guys, whether it's the freshmen and Drake, Doucette, their team went to the 6A state final. Zach Russo, I mean, his team has got to a state final. Freshmen in Terrell Wilson and Tavion Johnson, who are great talented players, good young guys that we felt like we were lucky to get, that again been a part of some winning programs and been all region as far as in the state. As far as junior college goes, we got a few guys in Bishop Coulter, big man, about 6'7", 230. His team went to the Elite Eight in the national tournament, shot close to 70% from the field, almost a double-double guy on a great basketball team, won probably 33, 34 games in JUCO his sophomore year. Gilbert Thomas started out at Murray State, Was a double-double guy, one of the best rebounders in the country, one of the top 100 JUCO players in the country out of Houston. 6'6", extremely athletic, long, high motor, extremely competitive guy. And then we got DeMonte, who's played at Mineral Area, and then I believe he played at Sheridan his first year. Both teams, he won 23 games, so 50% three-point shooter. Double-digit score, 7 rebounds a game. So he's a guy out there on the wing that we feel like can defend and be tough and inside out. And then we got 3 Division I transfers, and Elijah Lee out of Pepperdine, who started games as a freshman for Pepperdine, and then we got Darius Thompson, who's a point guard from UT Martin, came from Mineral Area Junior College, and their team won. They were 28-3, I believe, his sophomore season. And then Jawan Stark, who's played at Eastern Illinois, had 27 points against Marquette, combo forward. He's really looking good right now. And, again, just anxious to see all these guys. We've had an inter-squad scrimmage so far, but really anxious to see what we have when we play someone else.
Looking forward to it, Coach.
Did I miss anybody?
I don't think
it's pretty good. All right, that's good. All right, thank you.